கேக்குதா நண்பா? வாய்ஸ் கேக்குதா நண்பா லைவ்ல? ஹாய் மதன் ப்ரோ. வாங்க ப்ரோ, வாங்க ப்ரோ. வாங்க ப்ரோ டாமினிக் ப்ரோ, லைவுக்கு வாங்க ஃபாஸ்டா.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Glenn
a
bro,
match
sound
that
நல்லா
will
கேக்குதா
really
ப்ரோ?
get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
ப்ரோ இப்ப கோல் மட்டும் பாருங்க, தரமான கோல். இப்ப கேர்வா போகுது பாருங்க. இந்த மாதிரிலாம் எவனுமே அடிக்க மாட்டான்.
Plotting something before playing it in. He leaps for it.
ஐயோ மிஸ் ஆயிடுச்சு நண்பா.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy, and his very front-footed approach to defending has been very impressive. He's very fast for a defender, and that pace allows him to both...
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
ப்ரோ ஜஸ்ட் மிஸ்ல மிஸ் ஆயிடுச்சு கிளன் ப்ரோ. அந்த கோல், இந்த கோல் தரமா போட்டிருக்கான் பாருங்க. ஐக்யூ யூஸ் பண்ணி போட்டான். 2000 ஐக்யூ இதெல்லாம்.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Silamakis. O'Reilly getting forward. Nice looking ball. Can he latch on to this? O'Reilly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fofana. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Rabiot. Quarter of an hour played. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Nkunku. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Dijk. And here's Shevchenko. O'Reilly!
Oh, miss ஆயிடுச்சு நண்பா.
And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and
Messi! Now it's Nkunku. Now it's Messi. And a shot!
Oh.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Okay,
Barcelona
bro.
really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's Fofana. Caicedo. Messi. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Salmakers. Pavlovic. Rabiot. And reclaimed it in a trice. Jimenez. O'Reilly. Fernandez. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Fernandez. O'Reilly! Salmakers.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nkunku gets on his bike and on the move.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Batasagi. Batasagi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. O'Reilly. Oh, that's delightful. He's going for goal! Fantastic from Fernandez! A finish right from the top draw.
காட்டுதாட்டு நல்லா வருதா குவாலிட்டி பாரு.
Charge, and things are looking
அட்டே
pretty good for them now.
குவாலிட்டியா வருது.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter.
And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Barcelona firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So the action resumes. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Nkunku. Looking for the run. Rabiot is wide and looking to get onto this. Pacho with the clearance. Shevchenko. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Rabiot. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. It's Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gabia gets over and intercepts. That is good alertness. Now it's Nkunku. Look at the space here. Rabiot unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Salamakers, nice interception, well timed. Shevchenko. Fofana. Rabiot, played down the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And a chance! And no mistake! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Fofana did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Rabiot. Jimenez. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right in hoping to keep him.
He's having a pop! And for a moment, time stood still. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Caicedo concedes a free kick for that. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Single Surya Vari football ஆடு.
Rabiot. Camavinga running with the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Well read, nice interception. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nkunku just eases him off the ball. And it's Nkunku. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Applies the finish! And that really should have been that.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Camavinga. Caicedo. And this is Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Mbappe, chance for a shot!
Oh, Messi just missing namba.
That's a real chance missed.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. The final 5 minutes. In with the challenge.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? Great chance!
Oh, just miss in the goal.
By the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Fernandez. He has found the way through. And the finish! Oh,
என்னடா
they
இது
really
வளைஞ்சே
should have
போக
been better
மாட்டிருக்கு.
today.
அவ்வளவுதான் மேட்ச் முடிஞ்சிச்சு, நம்ம தான் வின்னு
And that
ஃபர்ஸ்ட்
will
மேட்ச்.
be the final act. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they...
நண்பா டிவிஷன் உள்ள போவோம். இப்போதான் வார்ம் அப் போட்டாச்சு. டிவிஷன் போய் ஆடும். என்ன இதுக்கப்புறம் தான் போட்டு அடி அடின்னு அடிப்பானுங்க. இருங்க நண்பா, ஆப்போசிட்ல எப்படி இருக்கானு. அவ்வளவுதான், இந்த மேட்ச் தோல்வி நண்பா. எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு பக்காவான தோல்வி.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
நெய்மர் வச்சிருக்கான் நண்பா, ஒன்றும் பண்ண முடியாது நம்மளால.
So off we go then. Paredes gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
I think he's going to be really important for this team, Peter, because he provides a wonderful balance between attack and defence. He's someone the manager can trust to make the right decision out there, so this fella can have a big impact.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He's picked his way through. O'Reilly!
Oh, just missra. What the?
Split-second reaction.
It's
Just
quite a
miss
challenge
நண்பர்களே.
going on here. This is excellent work.
சரியான கோல்
And we
போட்டிருப்பேன்.
have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Shevchenko. It's a good ball out wide. Could move up a gear here. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot!
எங்கேயோ அடிக்கிறான் நண்பா.
Wildly off target.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any
கண்டனக்கா.
opportunity to launch that counter.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's in plenty of space here. Yamal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a good run down the left. In with the challenge. Paredes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Van Dijk makes the interception.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Yamal, and he's gone backward here.
Oh, just miss நண்பா.
Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Now it's Diaz.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Shevchenko. It's played through for him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. O'Reilly proves too strong, too smart.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hoisted in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Yamal. Pacho does well to get it back. Can he spark a counter here? He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. O'Reilly cuts it out. Son Heung-min. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Played out wide. Very nicely done. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Shevchenko dominates aerially so often. He's found a way through. He's having a pop!
Oh,
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Son Heung-min. And Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Shevchenko. That is good. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. We're on the move again. So the first half brought no goals. And it's Messi. Son Heung-min. Messi. And Messi! Off target by a whisker. Ødegaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. Spread out to the left, back where it came from. And he's in on goal! Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And a chance! Looking for the far post.
Madrid clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Gets a good foot in there. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot at goal! Van Dijk gets it clear. Greenwood. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Now it's Messi. He is through here. He's having a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Cardoso. Alexander-Arnold. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Quality ball. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And claimed it. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Son Heung-min.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. Son Heung-min. Ødegaard. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's Paredes. Son Heung-min. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lobbed in behind, and that was asking for too much. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Tacho calmly anticipates. Now it's Shevchenko. Serginho. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And he skips past his man. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Madrid clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Ødegaard spots it and intercepts. And he's had it nicked away. And he's got away from him. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And here's Messi. He's beaten Messi! And there's his goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Out towards the flank. Now this could be a chance. To go back here, and that could well leave a mark. Shapes to shoot! And he's found the net! We thought they were done, but never say never. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Looking to play him in. Yamal, and he welcomes it in. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Barcelona may have thrown this away at the death. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
நண்பா பெனால்டி நண்பா போச்சு தேவையில்லாம நானே சூனிய
A
வச்சுக்கினேன்
lot hinges on this one.
நண்பா ஐயோ பெனால்டி நண்பா தேவையில்லாம நானே இது பண்ணிக்கிட்டேன் ஐயோ
Good timing, Ronald.
போச்சு
And he does it with ice
ப்ரோ
in
ஃபோன்
his
பேசிட்டே
veins.
விளையாடணும்
I
ப்ரோ
just
நானு
thought the keeper
அதான்
committed
ப்ரோ
himself
இதுவாயிடுச்சு
too early.
தென் ப்ரோ சிரிக்காதீங்க கஷ்டப்பட்டு கோல்லாம் போட்டேன் நானு
Added time is up,
முடிஞ்சு
and there goes the whistle. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
அச்சச்சோ. கிளென் ப்ரோ என்னடா இவ்வளோ கமெண்ட் போட்டிருக்கீங்க வேஸ்ட் சி ப்ரோ நான் பிளேயர் ப்ரோ கிளென் ப்ரோ இந்த மேட்ச் கன்ஃபார்ம் ஜெயிக்கிறோம் வின் ஆகிறோம் அவ்வளோதான் கதையே அவ்வளோதான் நண்பா போன மேட்சே ஜெயிக்க வேண்டியது கொஞ்சம் ஃபோன் பேசிட்டே விளையாடுனதால மிஸ் ஆயிடுச்சு ப்ரோ ப்ரோ டுட்டோரியல்லாம் ஆட மாட்டேன் ப்ரோ பாட்டு கூட டிவிஷன் பிளேயர் ப்ரோ நான் பாட் கிடையாது பாட்டு கூட ஆடல அளவுக்கு நம்ம பிளேயர் யுவராஜ் மாரி ஆளுங்களாம் ப்ரோ பாட்டு கூட ஆடுவானுங்க ப்ரோ நான் பேசிட்டே ஆனதால தான் போன மேட்ச் தோத்துட்டேன் இந்த மேட்ச் அவனே என்ன தோக்கடிக்க போறான் ஏன்னா அவன் வெயிட்டா இருக்கான் லைட்டா ப்ரோ சூப்பர் சாட் போடுங்க ப்ரோ கிளென் ப்ரோ நாங்கன்னா சூப்பர் சாட் போட்டு விடுங்க ஸ்மார்ட் அசிஸ்ட் ஆன் பண்ணி ஆடுறான் ப்ரோ ஆப்போனன்ட் இப்போ 2000 இந்த மேட்ச் வின் பண்ணா 20,000 ப்ரோ ஓகே ப்ரோ 20,000 சூப்பர் சாட் இந்த மேட்ச் வின் பண்ணா இந்த மேட்ச் நம்ம தான் வின் பண்றோம் யாரும் வரி பண்ணிக்காதீங்க ப்ரோ ஃபோன் பேசிட்டே ஆடணும் ப்ரோ ஊருக்கு வர சொல்றானுங்க ப்ரோ பசங்க போட்டா வேணாமா ப்ரோ ஊருக்கு வர சொல்றானுங்க ஒருத்தர் வந்து ஃபாரின் போறாரு அவரு
It is edge of the seat time here, their place in the league at stake. Great for the neutrals, utterly unbearable for anyone with a vested interest.
கூப்பிடுறானுங்க ப்ரோ
Just listen
போலாமா
to the
வேணாமா கிளென்
noise
ப்ரோ
this
சொல்லுங்க
place
டக்குனா
is. Definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're underway. Barcelona with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Towering header! Now it's Shevchenko, and it's Olmo. Driving on and making good progress. Takes a shot!
He's managed to get it all wrong. Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Bro, கூப்பிடுறானுங்க ப்ரோ. அவர் ஃபாரின் போறாரு ப்ரோ. அவர் மறுபடியும் வரத்துக்கு ஒரு 2 இயர்ஸ் ஆகும். அதனால நீ வந்து பார்த்துட்டு போடா அப்படின்றாரு. அதுவும் கரெக்ட் தான். அவர் ஆனா 2-3 நாள்ல போயிடுவார் நண்பா. இந்த ரவுண்டு நம்ம தான் வின் பண்றோம். டோன்ட் வரி.
Yamal, good running, strong and purposeful. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Neymar. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்டா அடிச்சிரணும்.
Neat pass. He's found a way through. Nice control. Has to go back here. And a chance!
வாய்ப்பே இல்லை நண்பா. அவன் கோல் போடலாம் வாய்ப்பே இல்லை. அந்த மாதிரி டிஃபெண்ட் பண்ணுவாங்களாம். இந்த மேட்ச் நான் தான் வின் பண்றேன், அவ்வளவுதான். அதே அவ்வளவுதான் நண்பா. 20 rupees சூப்பர் சாட் பண்ணுவாரு கிளன் ப்ரோ.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's been slipped through. Now it's Yamal.
கார்னர் போறான் நண்பா. ப்ரோ இவனுங்க ஸ்மார்ட் அசிஸ்ட் ஆன் பண்ணி ஆடுறானுங்க ப்ரோ. டென்ஷன் ஆகுது.
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Shevchenko does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Danny Olmo.
Bro, lag ஆகுது bro.
He's having a shot.
கோல் போட்டான்.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Neymar! Oh, it's fallen loose again, and he's stuck it away again in a trice, and they
டென்ஷனா ஆகுது ப்ரோ. கோல் போட்டே இருக்காங்க நேத்துல இருந்து.
Too grateful to capitalize on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot!
ஐயோ ப்ரோ டென்ஷனா ஆகுது ப்ரோ. எப்படி ப்ரோ போடுறான் ஸ்மார்ட் அசிஸ்ட் ஆன் பண்ணிட்டு வெறி ஏத்துறான் ப்ரோ.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A case now of complete control.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Danny Olmo. He's shifting through the gear. Header! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
டென்ஷன்
A
பண்றான்
really
வெறுப்பு
pumping
மயிராவது ப்ரோ.
header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's got away. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Yamal! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, sweet feet. An instinctive delivery. They've won a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Yamal. Strong running down that left flank. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the
ஓ
space has been
ஆஃப் சைடு
had.
ஆஃப் சைடு ப்ரோ ஆஃப் சைடு ப்ரோ. நினைச்சேன் நானே திரும்பி போட்டுருக்கலாம்.
Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Great vision. Yamal. Oh, that's nice. Alexander-Arnold. Shot, surely!
ஓ ஜஸ்ட் மிஸ் ப்ரோ.
Keeper always had the measure of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. So a temporary halt to the action. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
இந்த டைம் நான் 4 கோல் போடணுமா?
We're on the move again.
Barcelona really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Tries a shot!
வெறி ஆகுது ப்ரோ. டென்ஷன் ஆகுது. ஒட்டையனுங்க அதை இது போட்டு வந்து
And with casual
மென்டல் ஆட்டம்
crossing it
அடிக்கிறானு.
is to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is a gloriously greedy performance. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Goes down, but nothing given. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
வெறி ஆகுதுடா. பைத்தியக்காரனுங்களாட்டம் அடிச்சுட்டு வெறி ஏத்துறானுங்க என்ன.
Yamal. That's been slipped through.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Neymar picks it up out wide. Neymar!
That's just playing it safe and simple. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
This is a promising build-up. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing.
Real chance! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Dani Olmo gathers from the goal kick. Looking to play him in. And he's found a way past. There's the shot! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Messi, he shifted it to the flank. Zanetti. Can he get on the end of this? In comes the corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Será sustituido por el
And the
dorsal
keeper
10.
beats it away.
Yamal.
Played in. He leaps for it. And he's missed it. No way through there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Paredes. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He might be in here. And the shot! Oh, denied at the last. They're up to 5 corners now. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. And they can counter here. And Shevchenko!
இதையும் விட்டம் ப்ரோ நான் ப்ரோ இந்த கேம்
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
El dorsal 7. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20. El dorsal 9.
Howson is always looking to break lines. Probing pass.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is good progress on the left. And it's made its way to him. And he is deftly away. That is Snuta! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Neymar is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off.
El dorsal 29.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. It's a lucky 7th corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. He's being urged to shoot. Goes for a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Great chance! Superb from Rizal! A finish right from the top draw! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And in a trice, the... Oh, shooting! Goal!
ரொம்ப நேரம் கழிச்சு ஒரு கோல் ப்ரோ
Yeah,
ஆஃப் சைடு அதுவும் நான் இது பண்றது
a moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Akanji, no unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And this is Messi. Kaka. Gerrard. Rizal is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. He's had a shot! And it's in!
மயிர் கேம் ப்ரோ
To a heavily one-sided
டென்ஷன் பண்றானுங்க.
scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Nicely weighted ball. Couch. Defending of the desperate variety. Van Dijk clears it away. Kimmich powering forward here. He'll try from distance. Kimmich! It is fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker. And the referee brings it to a close. It's the day when it all caught up with them. The whole season has been a campaign of struggle.
டென்ஷனா ஆகுது ப்ரோ, கடுப்பா ஆகுது. கிளென் ப்ரோ பாத்துனா ப்ரோ இருக்கீங்க இன்னும்? இவனும் ஸ்மார்ட் அசிஸ்ட் ஆன் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கான் ப்ரோ.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So straight into the action. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-guy. He's had a shot!
Oh, miss bro.
An early chance there, first of the game.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Iniesta is offering a wry smile there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Son Heung-min gets on his bike and on the move. That's the keeper's ball. Araujo, Benatia. And Balde, Benatia. And it's Vitinha. Danielson. And he's managed to get free. In towards the back stick. Tacho attempts a clearance. Shevchenko. And this is Messi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? This might... Messi!
Yo, just a miss,
that
bro.
one's done no damage in the end.
Messi has taken on
Just
too much
a
there.
miss,
That
lah.
isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Spread to the right. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko!
Yo.
And that was very necessary. And here's Messi. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Shevchenko. This looks Messi!
Oh.
And again, he is at his elastic best.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Well, there's the clearance. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Shevchenko. Danielson. Yamal. Well, that looks a decent ball. Benatia kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Dijk. Serginho. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Spread it left. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Approaching the half-hour mark. Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Messi wants to run onto this. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shot! It's a goal! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Threads one in. Danielson. And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Shevchenko. Not the most accurate pass. And Shevchenko! Yamal. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, good climb! And he should have made them pay.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Son Heung-min.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Takes a shot!
Oh,
Oh,
just a miss.
terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
It's a goal kick. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Delivers with whip. And he's taking no chances there. Corner number 2 then. Vitinha goes short. And he shoots! Try to play, and it is a goal kick. And it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. Iniesta. Vitinha. Danielson. Here's Vitinha. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's looking wide, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp, played out to the left flank. It's a good-looking delivery.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
No, it's Son Heung-min.
96 espectadores.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's White. Space for him to turn and look. And that's gone loose. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Benatia spots it and intercepts. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Yamal. That is ended up in no man's land. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Pretty robust defending.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Alexander-Arnold is eyeing up his options in the middle. Keeper's not concerned by that.
He has a livelier
Mac
imagination.
கிடையாது இதுன்னு ஒன்று சொல்லு மேக் மாதிரி கிடையாது அது
Quite there.
Balde.
மேக் கிடையாது இது வந்து புகார்
Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Messi. Oh, great chance! Messi! And yes, it's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And here's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's quick to return it. And De Bruyne! It's bounced back off the post.
நான் கோல் போட்டுக்கிறாங்க.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Tries to pass it through. Messi receives it in a wide position. Cross to the back post. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now this could be a chance. And a shot!
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Shevchenko really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's put paid to the danger. Barcelona are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, they're really playing in...
Shevchenko! It's hit the crossbar. White tries a cross. Tacho is there and he can get that clear. Valde.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And the shot! And he hits the net. And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Yamal. That's a good foray he's making. Now who's going to be first to this? Tries a shot! Added time is up.
Draw நண்பா draw ஆயிடுச்சு.
So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall...
பொசிஷன் கேமிங், குயிக் கவுண்டர், லாங் பால் கவுண்டர் வந்து கம்மி. இது வந்து 68, லாங் பால் 34 தான் நண்பா. இந்த பேக்ல போயிட்டு சேர்த்து வச்சு இதோ இந்த மேனேஜர் வாங்கணும். மேனேஜர் வேற இல்லை நண்பா. மேனேஜர் தான் வாங்கணும். ப்ரொஃபஷனல் கேமிங்ல 89 இருக்காங்க. இவனை வாங்கணும். அப்படின்னா அவனை வாங்கணும். கிறிஸ்டியானோ ரொனால்டோ மேனேஜரும் சேர்ந்து வந்துடும் நண்பா. குயிக் கவுண்டர் இறங்க ப்ரோ.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day,
There's the header! Linked with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Terrific effort! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Akanji. For João Cancelo. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Raul. And he's being shifted off it. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! And he can clear it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. No foul, says the referee. Now, can they get him away? And that could set him on his way. And Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment. An impressive jump! Well taken goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Good read, needed to be. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Could be danger here. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Barcelona with the lead. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, good spread. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's quick to return it. O'Reilly. And here's Yamal. He is Yamal! It's hit the upright. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Now it's Yamal. Silvestre gets a foot in here. Kimmich. And here's Dembele. That is lovely. Dembele. There he goes, motoring forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Kimmich does well to get it back. Driving forward. Gerrard. Yamal. Cross into the box. Getting up there! Harmlessly behind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And here's Yamal. And it's Cancelo. Yamal. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good effort! It's hit the crossbar. Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona drag themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal, and he shoots! And again! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but that's the end of the first 45. So we reach the halfway point.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're off again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, well played, well played. Gerrard. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Dembele. Paredes. Oh, easy pickings there. Silvestre. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Kimmich. That's Gerrard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Serginho running at top gear. Gerrard. And it's Kimmich. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. The cross. And the keeper beats it away. Now it's Son Heung-min. Raul, given the lift of his goal. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a goal kick. Now it's Shevchenko. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? That has been cut short.
La asistencia a este partido
That pass isn't the
asciende a
best.
97.559 espectadores.
Akanji.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Tries to play it through. Yamal. It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Raul plays it in. That's a decent clearance. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. He's in a great... Big chance! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting. Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
O'Reilly is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kimmich. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Raul running. It's Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to this? Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's having a shot! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
The final moments of a game that has been... Roll! Now that's a real chance missed. Could move up a gear here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Time
dorsal
for a change in
20.
personnel.
El dorsal 23. Gerard. El dorsal 8. El dorsal 4. El dorsal 80. Ronaldinho. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18. Messi. El dorsal 7. El dorsal 5. El dorsal 19.
And
el
that's
dorsal 11.
off target. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Mateus. It is a corner, good chance. So, third corner of the game. He's rising! Oh, split-second reaction.
Casemiro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Mateus taking charge of the dead ball. What a save! Terrific reactions! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Mateus plays it short. Chance, surely! And no mistake. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Morocco against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Takes a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Lamine. Serginho. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Messi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Tries one from range. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! He has found a way through. And he should have made them pay.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost... Goes for a shot! It's a loose ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Shevchenko dominates aerially so often.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Messi. Now it's Kane. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Yamal. And this is Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Now it's Yamal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's
There could be trouble here. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Paredes. And this is Messi. Always goal side. Kane. That's a good foot in there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And here's Yamal. O'Reilly produces the perfect tackle there. Now it's Kane. Oh, he's having a go! Sensational from Kane! A finish right from the top draw. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Lopez. Yamal. And here's Messi. Great. Can he finish? Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. This for genuine comfort. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's been hooked away. Has a look and plays it forward. Serginho.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Alexander-Arnold. And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Not the most accurate pass. Son Heung-min. Pacho kept his eye on it, and he's there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're underway for the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Kane. Serginho. Well, we expected better and so did he. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. There will be a throw-in. Tries to pass it through. Guendouzi plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Shevchenko. Pacho. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yamal. Good purposeful running this. That's judged, surely! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Now it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicely aimed pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Shevchenko. Guendouzi, and he's had it nicked away. He's had a shot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Good ball, good take. Yamal! Oh, it's come loose. And he nearly went all the way.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And the finish! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barcelona are back in business. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class.
And Shevchenko! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And here's Kane. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Shevchenko. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Guendouzi makes a dash for it. Just about up to 75 minutes. And this is Kane! He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Van Dijk makes a move down the right. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Kane. Oh, good ball! Kane. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Great vision. And he was quick to react. Pacho. No way through. Pinches it off him. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of...
It's Kane! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Number 27, Serginho. Number 19, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 9, Ferran Torres. Number 6.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's burst Kane! And that was struck with genuine force.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Messi. It's a good run, this. One that is chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is ended up in no man's land. Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Messi tries a shot! So close, but that is as good as it gets. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So Jim, how do you reflect on
Please
what we've
turn your
seen?
attention to the screen.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And that gets things running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man...
Shevchenko! It's bounced back off the post. There it is!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that is a nice touch. Dembele's delivery. That is a brilliant interception. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's made it. He's in one-on-one. And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. And Messi! He doesn't look too happy with that. Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho. Alexander-Arnold. Knocks it into space. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. They've won a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He'll try from distance! It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, that is one way to stop him. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's bustling through. He's going for goal! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Alexander-Arnold. And he's been shifted off it. Shevchenko picks it up out wide. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. No foul, says the referee. Lamine played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well played and well cleared.
Barcelona have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Well taken goal. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Shevchenko. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's having a pop! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Showing good feet. Dembele's cross. Oh, well played, well played. Shevchenko. Always onto this. Shevchenko. No, it's come to nothing. And this is Messi. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
அவன் பாக்குறானா இல்லையாடா யுவராஜ் கமெண்டே பண்ண மாட்டான். பல வருஷம் கழிச்சு முதல் மேட்ச் ஜெயிச்சுக்கிறான் நண்பா. நண்பா யார் நண்பா 3 பேர் பாக்குறது? என்னடா கனெக்டே ஆக மாட்டிருக்கு. எவனும் வரவே மாட்டானுங்க மேட்சிங்ல. நம்ம போய் ஈவெண்ட் ஆடும்.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Chance! Goal! Spain! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
So what can they make of this? Now it's Perez. Well read, nice interception. Now he's off and running. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pedro Porro is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's been cut out, well played. Pedri. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Pedri. He's had a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Perez. So no flag here. Cabo Verde are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Ferran Torres. Oh, can he get onto this? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Perez! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Approaching the half-hour mark.
niceties are not part of this. Shot a goal!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Baina. Fabian Ruiz gets on his bike and on the move. Takes a shot! Rodri. Grimaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. Now it's Pedri. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a sharp pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Spain heading towards the half-time break. Real chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Baina. Ferran Torres running with the ball. Can he get it through? It's Perez! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, that's been intercepted. And the referee has signalled for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Spain looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Ferran Torres. Pedro Porro. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ferran Torres. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Pedri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ferran Torres, given the lift of his goal, aimed beyond the defence. Spain with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. No way through there. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. And it's Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Perez. Perez gets across. There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Perez.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Fabian Ruiz. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Pedri! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres stood his ground strongly. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Alex Baina is offering a wry smile there.
Cambio de jugadores.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pedro Porro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Grimaldo with the short one. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Pedro Porro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Harrison calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just a quarter of an hour to play. Tries to play it through. Can he spark a counter here? He has found the way through. It's a promising position. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Perez. Spain can consider themselves just about safe now. Now it's Ferran Torres. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Not the most accurate pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Fabian Ruiz. And the ball is out of play. Played with finesse. And that's a simple one for the keeper. 1 minute to add according to the board. And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of...